that it needs instead of that 6-foot drop cord you're in.
And now surge protectors. Yours aren't the kind I see in the big box stores, are they?
Yes, there's whole panel surge protections that we hardwire in. I have a lifetime warranty.
Mr. Sparky, locally owned, people you can trust. They background and drug test every employee.
Call Mr. Sparky if you have any electrical needs. If you're sitting in the dark, something's smoking, or something's not working, give us a call.
They can do it all. Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Carolina Care Center strives to provide quality care and promote an excellent quality of life. They now offer Carolina Care Cottages. All Carolina Care services are now available to cottage residents on an outpatient basis. Cottage residents have priority to beds if need at Carolina Care Center. The 2-bedroom cottages are fully equipped. Reserve your new home today by calling 704-435-4161. Carolina Care, offering a standard of excellence. Let their family take care of your family today at Carolina Care Center.
Same picture.
Okay, I messed up. Number 16, I had him as 14. 16's pitching.
16 shooting.
Okay, 16. I had the number wrong. Yeah. My bad. Number 16, still Chase Shuford.
And then the leading off for Post 100 will be Cameron High.
And the first pitch popped up, first base side, first baseman toward the dugout, makes the catch. One pitch, one out on High, and that'll bring up Tyler Shoemaker. Shoemaker ground out to pitcher's first time up. Shoemaker, big right-handed hitter, steps in. Cherryville retired in order in the 3rd inning, and he has set down 6 in a row since the fielder's choice by Huff back in the 2nd inning. Ground ball, third base foul.
Yeah, Post 100's had one runner as far as second base in the game. That was Josh Beam.
What's the count, Dan?
1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball, 1-1.
Okay, the pitch, low. 2-1 on Shoemaker. 3 big runs in the 3rd inning for Mint Hill. A solo homer by Shearer and a 2-run homer by Eisenbath. And the pitch is high, 3-1 on Tyler Shoemaker.
And they had plenty of room to spare.
Yeah, they did. We don't know how deep this fence is, do we?
No, we'll ask between innings.
360. The 360 sign is here in the press box. They just hadn't put it up. It's a 3-1 pitch high to Shoemaker. So he'll walk with 1 out here. And I see a lot of players out there swatting gnats and bugs, Danny.
They sure are.
Shortstop, third baseman, they must be in the swarm right now.
I told you, fellas, it was awful down there. I mean, it's the only way to explain it. I wish I had some. If I had my golf bag with me, I'd have some offer.
Brandon Alexander, the batter, singled in the 2nd.
Throw to first.
Yeah.
He ain't going anywhere.
Shoemaker, not a threat. Alexander, right-handed hitter. 1 for 1 on the day. And the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Swung at a pitch way up in the strike zone.
Yeah.
Had to kind of reach for it.
That's high for, if it's that high, it's high because Brandon's a tall young man.
Yes, he is. Rising senior at Burns High School this fall.
0-1 pitch from Shuford. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Kind of disgusted in himself is Brandon, but he's got 1 more strike to work with.
And the 0-2 pitch coming up here to Brandon Alexander. Shoemaker at first, nobody out, top of the 4th. And that's called strike 3.
Got him looking.
I said nobody out there is 1 out.
Yep.
My bad. That makes 2 out now. Alexander caught looking, and it'll bring up Brett Huff.
Brett with the fielder's choice back in the 2nd inning.
So Huff will try to get something going here for Cherryville with Shoemaker aboard and 2 down now. And he rips a base hit over the shortstop's head in the left field. Huff aboard with the single for Clay Fuller.
Clay could change things. He could make contact with one of the pitcher's fastballs here. Clay, a left-handed batter, popped up to the pitcher his first time up.
Lefty up there for Cherryville, as you said. Shuford looks to second. Now the pitch. High. Ball one. Hunter Jackson waits on deck. If Fuller can reach, he'll be the next batter up. The pitch. There's a fly ball. Right field. It is out of here. Home run, Clay Fuller. Right at the bottom of that scoreboard.
Just talked about it, didn't we?
And it's a one-run ball game.
They had him fooled on the curveball in the first at-bat, but like I said, he's liable if they hang that curveball to put it in the trees, and he put it off the scoreboard.
So that makes the score Mint Hill 4. Post 100, 3.
A one-run ball game, a 3 home run
They're flying
ball
out of here today.
yeah, they are, for Fuller, and that's 3 runs on the Rocky Bennett scoreboard there.
And the wind's, it's blowing dead right. It's not blowing out.
No.
It might have pushed Clay's a little bit there, but the first two definitely not.
Here's Hunter Jackson, pitches ball one, so 3 Rocky Bennett runs here for Cherryville in the top of the 4th, 4-3. Post 100 within 1.
You folks at home, folks watching on your computers and smartphones today, on WCSL1590am.com, you can get a great view of the sky there. The clouds coming over right now.
The pitch is high, 2-1 to Jackson. Shoemaker, Huff, and Fuller scoring on that homer by Clay. 2-1 pitch to Jackson. At the knee, strike 2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Top of the 4th. Cherryville down by a run here. The pitch from Shoemaker. Foul back by Jackson.
Mint Hill out hitting post 100 to this point, 5-4. Out homering post 100, 2-1.
Yep. One of those runs for Mint Hill in the first inning, the unearned run. The other 3 coming in the 3rd inning on a solo homer and a 2-run homer. The pitch. Ooh.
A little bit inside.
From our angle, tough tell, but you
Looked
saw
good.
it inside.
Yeah,
it looked
yeah,
pretty good.
yeah.
3-2 on Jackson. Cherryville take it. Need one more base runner here, one more run.
Jackson's strike zone ain't that big.
No, it's not. And he fouled that one back, 3-2 on the catcher, Hunter Jackson.
Hunter, they've done a great job for post 100.
Yes, he has.
At the senior level this year. He really has.
He's a big man on the baseball field.
He's one of the most clutch hitters we've seen. You know,
I think so, yeah.
Fouled another one back, 3-2 still the count on Hunter Jackson.
Does his job at the plate. You know, and that's the main thing. That's team baseball right there. Is when you do your job at the plate,
Put the ball in play.
You help your team.
And the curveball in the dirt. A walk, good at bat for Hunter Jackson. Draws a walk on a 3-2 pitch, and to bring up top of the order, Cody Dallinger.
Just looking to see if I can't see whether they've got a bullpen down to our left or not.
That window there is kind of fogged up. They're dirtied up. He'll get the Windex.
Yeah, Cody, this is his third time at the bat today. He's 1 for 3.
All right, Dellinger with 2 out, tying run aboard first, and they throw to first. Jackson safe. You know, didn't Jackson hit leadoff for high school?
He did.
Yeah,
he
for
sure
Cherryville High
did.
School.
He sure did. Mm-hmm.
So he's got good speed for a catcher. And it's a strike to Dellinger.
There's not been too much base stealing on either team in the previous 2 games.
I don't think so. Well, I didn't see the first one, but don't recall much going on in the second game. Listen to most of you guys on the first game.
Well, if Dellinger doesn't win an award after the game today. He's going to win the award for best dressed yesterday. Well, he was warming up yesterday in a What's Up Shopper shirt.
And here's ground ball. Second baseman almost stumbled, but recovered and gets the put out. 4-3 on Dellinger.
For Post 100 here in the top of the fourth inning, picked up 3 big runs on Clay Fuller 3-run homer, on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 4-3 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Rug TRT trailer sales. Scoreboard, Cherryville within a run here at Mint Hill.
The old saying, you can't keep a good man down, now applies to Brookwood Cafe and Catering. The new Brookwood Cafe and Catering is located on Providence Mill Road in Maiden, featuring the same great food and service you remember. The world's greatest fried chicken and world-famous penny browns once again satisfy your appetite. Brookwood Cafe and Catering is serving the same great breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Brookwood Cafe and Catering on Providence Mill Road in Maiden. Stop by before the game or call ahead for your tailgate items, 828-428-8944.
It's time to jump in. Jump in and cool off with a dip in your backyard pool. To help keep your pool sparkling clean all summer long, see Carolina Hardware Garden and Pool Center on the Reedfield Road in Lincoln. They carry a full line of BioGuard products. Plus, they'll analyze your water to make sure you get the right blend of BioGuard. And keep your yard looking great with the new Husqvarna Zero Turn tractor, push mower, or trimmer. Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reedfield Road in Lincoln. Carolina Heating and Cooling in Cherryville has been in business for over 90 years with over 4 generations of contractor experience. Carolina Heating and Cooling specializes in sales, service, and installation of heating and cooling products. They offer annual maintenance agreements and service all brands of equipment. Carolina Heating and Cooling, 1313 West Church Street in Cherryville in the old Ford Motor Company building. Owned and operated by Keith and Brian Long. Call 704-435-4433.
And the pitch. Drive to center field. Beam got a bead on it. Makes the catch. Tagged pretty hard, but
it was hit
right
hard.
at him.
That'll bring up the designated hitter for Mint Hill, Rashad Webster, fielder's choice in his first plate appearance today. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Mint Hill 4, Cherryville Post 103.
Okay, and Webster waits, and the pitch from Johnson. Ball.
Webster going to Brevard or Winston-Salem State this fall.
Next pitch, ball 2.
Looked like he could play some football.
Yeah, I believe so.
Mint Hill very athletic.
2-0 pitch, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes on Rashad Webster. Number 8 man in the order, DHing. And the pitch, a strike. 3-1.
It's kind of warm in here. It even looks hot outside, don't it?
Yes, it sure does.
And the pitch.
Oh, we got a
swung
window.
on a missed.
We got a window open.
Yeah.
That's why the air conditioning is working.
It's right beside the air conditioner. 3-2 pitch from Johnson. Struck him out looking. And there's 2 up, 2 down for Will Griffin. Griffin, the number 9 batter, flies to center field his first time up.
Number 18, Will Griffin. Number 18, Griffin.
Griffin, right-handed batter, steps in. We're in the bottom of the fourth, 4-3, Mint Hill. Johnson delivers, popped it up. Right side, fair or foul is the question. He caught it right on the line. Had it dropped, I think it probably been fair.
Great play by Clay Fuller.
Yes, sir.
For out 3, and in the inning for Mint Hill, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base.
All right, after 4 innings on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT trailer sales scoreboard remains Mint Hill 4, Cherryville 3. Post 100 coming to bat. Nairn, Beam, and High due up.
The Big Splash Sales Event is underway at Our Lane Motorsports in Lincoln. It's time to come in and cool off this summer with a new Kawasaki Jet Ski Watercraft. Brand new models start at only $89.99. Come on in for all the details. You'll find one that's just right for you for your summertime fun. Ask about great rebates and low financing now available. Plus, they have golf carts too. Don't miss the Big Splash Sales Event going on now at Our Lane Motorsports, Highway 27 east of Shelby at the Highway 73 intersection.
There you go, Ann. Your new account is now open. Just one more little thing. Here's your card.
What was that? It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
Welcome back. As we go to the 5th inning, a one-run ball game. Cherryville trailing here on the road in Game 3 of the Area 4 second round playoffs. And batter up is Caleb Nairn. Ball 1 on Nairn. Nairn having a tough time at the plate tonight, Dan.
Yes, he is. He's 0 for 2. Hopefully he can make some contact here.
Yeah, hitting a double play. First time, struck out.
Struck out swinging his second time.
Yeah. Want to thank again Kevin and Justin, Kevin Hastings, Justin Day, our camera operators, for those folks listening and watching on ktcbroadcasting.com. The pitch, swung on and missed. 1-1 on Nairn.
I'm just waiting for the sun to go down.
It's shining brightly in the breast box now, right on the scorebook here. Down in the dirt, 2-1 on Nairn. Caleb batting second in the order, playing second base. Left-handed hitter.
Caleb does have 2 hits and has had a hit apiece in each game, in Game 1 and Game 2.
And the 2-1 pitch, high, 3-1. Nairn returning to the Cherryville area, will be a senior at Cherryville High School next year. Been living elsewhere. One of those states that starts with an I.
He was raised in Cherryville. His dad.
Yes, he was.
He moved away with his job. Now his job brought him back to here.
Sure. And here's a base hit for Caleb. Into the left field. Lefty goes the other way.
And the left fielder let it get under his legs, but not far enough. It's a good start for Post 100 here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up Josh Beam. Josh officially 0 for 1, a base on balls and a strikeout.
5th hit for Post 100. They trail 4-3, and you're right, Beam is the batter up.
Each team with 5 hits. Do we see Josh bunting? Don't put it down to Simmons at third, though. Because
he'd probably, with the runner on first, he's going to want to bunt to first anyway.
First base,
yeah. He'd make them make a play.
Was showing bunt, took it back, and did he call it a strike?
Call strike 1.
Now, the second baseman moved over to first. Now, a lot of times coaches, and especially Coach Reynolds, I know, will show a bunt first time just to see what defense they're running and then make a decision. He's more than likely, the first baseman didn't charge there, and the second baseman ran over, but if you push one to first base.
I'm not sure. He's not swinging away right here.
Yeah.
Nope. Shows bunt, puts it down foul, third base side, so now he's down to count 0-2.
Coach Reynolds is scratching his head over here.
Takes that hat off.
It just wasn't a good bunt attempt. No. He didn't get to bat out in front of the plate at all. He let it hit I think he was just trying to force it to third base, Danny.
Yeah.
It's hard to go opposite way, so I think he was just trying to force it to third and couldn't quite get it down.
Yeah, left-handed hitter is Beam. So 0-2 the count. 1 on, nobody out. Tying run aboard in the top of the 5th for Cherryville, and that pitch is high. 1-2 count to Josh Beam.
Cameron High on deck. No outs.
Shuford ready and the pitch. Ball 2. Evens the count.
Shuford wants a new ball, and we'll get one from umpire Keener.
Gonna have to pay for it.
Top 5, runner on first, and Post 100 leads here 4-3. I mean, trails 4-3 at Independence High School.
Beam steps out.
Coach Reynolds had more play, more signals to give him.
Mm-hmm.
Confirming his dinner order.
The 2-2 pitch from Shuford fouled off.
Strike 3.
Huh?
Strike 3.
Oh, he missed it?
Swing, yeah. Swing and strike 3 for Josh Beam. That'll bring up Cameron High. Swung through it, Milton.
Well, like I say, I hadn't been seeing it all day.
It's hard to see through that
post
4x4, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was fouled off. My bad. So a strikeout.
Cameron pitched over 1, throw over to first base, and Naren back safely.
In the dirt, blocked up by the catcher. 1 ball and no strikes on High. One-0 pitch coming up from Shuford. And instead to first, safe is Naren. Naren, the leadoff single. He's 1 for 3 on the day now and represents the tying run at this point. Top of the 5th, 1 out. 1-0 the count on Cameron High. And the pitch. In the dirt, blocked up, Blaylock, but the runner going down to second, and he's safe. Ball got away, but not far enough as Naren will advance on the wild pitch. And the count is 2-0 on Cameron High. Cameron High, the DH for Cherryville, Post 100 in the ball game. The first of maybe 2 today, if this lead holds for Mint Hill. We'll have to play a second game here today. If Cherryville comes back and wins this ball game, they'll win the series. Simple as that. And the pitch, high, ground ball, base hit between third and short.
Coach Reynolds going to hold a runner.
Yeah, pretty good idea. And he does hold up Naren at third. Base hit for High. He's 1 for 2 today, along with a walk, and that'll bring up Tyler Shoemaker. Tyler grounded out in the first, walked in the fourth, and came in to score on the home run by Clay Fuller, a 3-run homer by Fuller in the top of the 4th. Pulled Cherryville within a run where we stand right now. Big Tyler would love to get one right here.
He's had a good.
And there's a drive, center field. It is back, and caught. Runner tags at third. He'll score to tie the ball game on the sac fly by Tyler Shoemaker. Well, it gave me a little bit of excitement when I saw it leave the bat.
You thought he was going out of here, didn't you?
Well, I saw that center fielder taking off too.
He hit it hard.
Yes, he
did. But it's a RBI and a tie ball game now on the sac fly to center field by Shoemaker.
And I was just getting ready to say, before he hit that ball, he's had a great tournament so far. Not tournament, but a playoff series. And he come through again.
Brandon Alexander, the batter, in the dirt. Blaylock doing a good job of blocking them up down there today.
We've got 2 good catchers today, Blaylock and Jackson behind the plate.
And the pitcher ready. Shuford popped up by Alexander infield. Third baseman says, I'll take care of this one right beside the mound for out number 3.
And in the inning for Post 100, tying the game up on 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, going to the bottom of the 5th, 4-4 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug and TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. What are some of the greatest moments in sports? For me, I think of the basketball games in my uncle's driveway when I was a kid. He wasn't just my uncle, he was a friend. When he died, his funeral allowed me to share what he meant to me. It was a meaningful funeral for a life worth celebrating. As a member of the National Funeral Directors Association, the staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
Shane Calloway invites you to see Cherryville Printables for your sports embroidery, screen printing, and promotional items. Plus, if you're a member of a sports team, the new Cherryville Printables sells uniforms and sporting good apparel, including the New Era and Flex Fit hats. Plus name brand apparel, including Nike, Augusta, Holloway, Ashworth, Adidas, Carhartt, and Dry Duck. And they can personalize any item. And be sure to ask them about their special fundraising pricing. See their products in Medical Center Pharmacy or call 704-200-3741. That's Shane Calloway and Cherryville Printables, 704-200-3741.
Bottom of the fifth, 4-4 game. Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard and TRT Trailer Sales also. Sponsor on the scoreboard. Batter up is top of the order, Malachi Haynes. Danny?
Malachi 1 for 2. Pop up to short in the first and a single in the third.
Oh, that infield single, pitcher Johnson just didn't have a chance to throw him out, and count goes to 2-0.
Yeah, Malachi Haynes will be going to Catawba to play football and baseball.
2-0 pitch, swung on and missed.
Milton, the Braves lost today, 8-4 to the Cincinnati Reds, cutting in the Nationals won, cutting the lead to 6 games. And like we said, Freddie Freeman has apparently been hurt.
Oh.
And I'll let you know if I can find out any information.
All right, ground ball to second, and Nairn can't come up with an E4. And Haynes reaches in the fifth for number 2 man in the order, David Marvin.
Second error of the game from post 100.
That was very playable there.
Yes, it was. And, of course, the first error of the game scored the first run for Mint Hill.
Johnson throw to first.
And
almost too high there.
And the batter, Marvin, squared around the bunt. Alexander creeping in at third base on the grass.
Johnson has picked off 1 base runner over there at first today. And both teams have benefited from a double play defensively, right?
That's right.
The pitch, high.
So according to SportsCenter, Brian McCann has been added to the National League All-Star team in place of Freddie Freeman. And not Puig. So Brian McCann is an All-Star.
All right.
For maybe the 6th time.
Throw to first again. Runner safe. (1-0) the count on the batter, David Marvin. A right-hander shows bunt, pulls it back, swings and misses.
I also want to mention, guys, that Brian Vickers won the race today for Richard Childress Racing Team. I got a lot of friends, and it's a family-run organization.
All right, Coach Reynolds coming out to the mound. While he does, let me tell you about Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Say hey to Malcolm and all the gang there. We had a pregame meal yesterday. They're closed on Sunday, but we had a pregame meal yesterday. Didn't get to play ball, though, last night. But
we enjoyed a good meal.
We did enjoy a good meal. Pat's Drive-In will be open tomorrow, 6 a.m. Their hours are Monday through Saturday, 6 to 11 for breakfast, 11 to 8 p.m. for lunch and dinner. And the phone number is 704-435-8833, located again at 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. You know, a sausage and egg on a bun sounds good on the drive-in to work tomorrow morning.
You be sure to thank them.
I will. To 1-1 on Marvin after the visit by Coach Reynolds. And now we're ready to go. Johnson comes set, and the pitch is high. 2-1, and he may be tiring a little bit there, Danny.
I think he might be.
That might have been a called pitch on that one.
You think so?
Yeah, throw the first one high, see if he pops it up, maybe. We'll see on this next one.
Yeah.
We'll know.
Runner Haynes at first base reached on an error.
And that one swung on a miss. Looked pretty good there, didn't he?
Yes, it did.
Fastball right by Marvin.
Real impressed with the size of these guys. From we keep talking about it. They're the biggest team I think I've seen all year.
Years. 2-2 pitch, high.
Looks
3-2.
Looks like some of those late '90s Post 100 teams.
Sure does.
Yeah. Alec Johnson, West Lincolner out there on the mound. Post 100, 3-2 count. 1 on, nobody out. Tie ball game. Bottom of the 5th, throw to first. Almost had Haynes spinning his wheels over there.
He had the ball toward the ground. He had a good chance of getting it.
Yeah, his throws to first this inning have been on the high side. 3-2 pitch, foul back.
Runner going.
Yep.
Probably got pretty good wheels. That's Malachi Haynes.
Well, he's left every chance he's got. Remember, he got doubled up earlier in the game. He was at second base by the time the ball was caught. So.
Yeah. 3-2 pitch again, popped foul. First base side behind the dugout, I think.
Shoemaker makes his attempt, but falls about 8 or 10 foot from him.
Mm-hmm. So still 3-2. David Marvin, the batter. Alec Johnson, the pitcher. Pitcher-batter duel here.
Need to get Marvin out. Cher's coming up next.
You're right. And nobody out. Haynes at first on the error. And the throw to first, again, if he gets it low.
He had him.
If he gets it down low, he'll get him that time. Throws over to first, it's just been high. 3-2 pitch, again to first. Haynes back in this time. But better throw that time. Johnson looks to first. Now the pitch, and it's ball 4. It's trouble brewing here.
Sure is.
Can't give Mint Hill 3 passes.
Well, and you
with
can't,
this guy standing on deck.
Yeah, that's the point.
With Shear coming up.
No.
Number 10, Logan.
Coach Reynolds.
Number 10.
Well, ain't nothing to say to him. If he comes out, he can't.
Yeah, he's
got to
gone.
come out.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody warming up either.
I'm sure he had everything to say to him in the previous meeting. He had to. Runners on first and second, no out. Infield fly rule is on.
Shear, 1 for 2 today with the big home run. He scored 2 of the 4 runs.
Yeah. And the pitch. Sheer ground ball. Base hit to left field. Runner coming around third. He's coming home. Now he's trying to get back to third. They've got him in a rundown. Alexander's throw to Jackson. Jackson taking off after the runner and tags him out. Wow.
What a play.
He stopped on his own. The coach was waving him home all the way, and Haynes stopped on his own, not quite halfway down third base line, and couldn't get back in. Alexander to Jackson for the put out.
And both runners advanced to second and third.
Good piece of base running by Mint Hill, advancing to second, third. And when they do that, though, they kind of put that runner in the pickle in a bad spot.
Yeah.
You sometimes don't like to do it at third.
Yeah.
But what do? I mean, you take you back and live with it sometimes.
That's right.
So Marvin's at third, Shear on the base hit. He went to second on the play, and the batter up is Simmons, who singled and scored last time up. Simmons.
I think that put out.
First pitch of ball.
Put out was 9-2-5.
7-2-5.
Yes, I'm sorry. 7-2-5. Left fielder. Yeah. 7-2-5.
Okay.
This is a tough out right here. Will be Matt Simmons.
Jackson put the tag on.
Yeah.
7-2-5-2.
2.
Yeah,
that's right.
7-2-5-2. And
that's a lottery number, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be. And look to second.
Nobody in the vicinity.
Yeah. It's 1 ball and no strikes on Simmons here.
Shearer could set a campfire out there right now. The second baseman, shortstop's nowhere near him.
And he's fighting bugs.
Yes, he is.
And the pitch.
That's pitch out.
Yeah, pitch out. 2-0 now on Simmons.
They're going to walk him.
They did this in the first inning. They intentionally walked Simmons. This will load the bases with 2 out. Put a forced play at any base.
Well, Hunter's back down in his crouch.
Okay, let's see here. If that's what they're going to do or not. Nope, they're going to pitch this one. And it's ball high.
Intentional walk?
I think so.
Maybe. Just don't give him anything pretty to swing at. 3-0 count on Simmons. And the pitch, ball 4. So it loads the bases with 1 out for Eisenboth, who can hurt you big time. He's 2 for 2 with a home run and 3 RBIs.
No action in the bullpen for posting 100.
No, he's going to stay with Alec Johnson.
I guess if King's coming in, I guess he's ready to rock. He warmed up earlier.
King, who pitched Friday night, excuse me. And the pitch.
Hard to keep up with days with the rainouts we've had.
Yeah, they were supposed to play Thursday night.
We played Wednesday and
skip Thursday
and Friday.
You ought to see us trying to fill out payroll. We have no idea who worked what days with all the rainouts. We got to call everybody, guess. It's crazy.
1-0 pitch.
See ya.
Good night. That ball is a grand slam home run. Simmons' second homer in a row, and he just makes it 8-4 now. That's 2 grand slams in the series for Mint Hill. 2 home runs on the day for Simmons. Eisenboth. He's got 7 RBIs on the day and clears the bases with that 1 out grand slam.
Shearer, Simmons, and Eisenboth that's the part of the order you got to get through.
That's right.
And there was no doubt about that one as it left the bat of Eisenboth on the 1-0 pitch and brings up Blaylock. Blaylock 0 for 2 on the day. 8-4, back to a 4-run Mint Hill lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Cherryville's going to have to fight back again. And there's a strike to Blaylock.
It looked like a pitch right down the middle, right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1 pitch, a ball.
You know, all the home runs hit today, they've been quality home runs.
3 home runs for Mint Hill, 1 for Cherryville. And there's a fly ball, center right fielder Fuller back on the run, makes the catch. 2 down for Andes.
Andes base on balls and flied out to center field. 0 for 1 today.
How batting left fielder number 13, Tyler Andes.
All right, so Andes, the left fielder, at 7th in the order. Right-handed batter steps up for Mint Hill. Post 40-59. And it's a ball in the dirt. Ball and no strikes on Andes. Johnson ready, and the pitch. Bounces in there, 2-0. 1 out to get here in the 5th, but the damage done, 4 runs.
Yeah, Alec a little disgusted with himself. Slapping the dirt on the mound.
The pitch. Ball 3. Well, the 3, 4, and 5 batters for Mint Hill today are 6 make it 8 for, 7 for 9 with 2 walks. They've been on every time. Well, there was an error, so yeah, you're right. 6 for 9.
They've scored 7 times.
Yeah. They're 6 for 9, 2 walks and an error, and they've been on base 9 times out of 9 at-bats, and there's ball 4 to Andes. That again, the 3, 4, and 5 batters, Shearer, Simmons, and Eisenboth.
Webster. Number 21, Webster.
And the batter will be Webster.
He's 0 for 2 today.
Webster will be the 8th batter in the inning here. 2 down, a runner aboard. And the pitch. Ball for a strike.
Slow breaking ball to Webster.
You about can't do that against this team. Those 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Danny. I mean, you just at some point they're going to hit that.
And there's a ground ball to short. Shortstop to first in time. 6-3 on the put out of Webster, and that'll do it. But
in the bottom of the fifth for Mint Hill will be 4 runs put on the board by 2 hits, a big home run by Eisenbach, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we've played 5, and it's now 8-4 Mint Hill on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
In the Gospels of Matthew, Luke, and John, we are called to forgive others, and God will forgive us. I find that I can forgive others, and I can ask God to forgive me, but sometimes I find it hard to forgive myself. If you are struggling with forgiveness, as we all do, come to Ryan Heights United Methodist Church and hear of the Lord's grace, mercy, and forgiveness. I'm inviting you to come and worship with us Sundays at 11. I am Kathy Maccabee, pastor of Ryan Heights United Methodist Church, and we are located on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park.
Get it cranked at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuilt and repaired. Located at 457 Paul H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Phil Starter and Alternator, Cherryville.
Almost out of room out there. Hits the base of the fence. It'll be a stand-up double for Brett Huff.
Oh, I thought maybe it was going out there for just a second.
A double for Huff, leading off here in the 6th. Brings up Clay Fuller, who last time did.
Clay with a big 3-run homer. His last plate appearance.
Mm-hmm. It's an 8-4 Mint Hill lead after the grand slam in the bottom of the 5th by Eisenbach. And the pitch to Fuller. There's a rip base hit left field. Huff will go to third. And Fuller safe with his second hit of the day.
Well, Post 100, this Post 100 team especially has.
They're no quitting.
No, they've talked about and they've promoted all year long, Danny, team ball.
That's
and
right.
Down 8-4, and you're getting home runs here and there. That's the only way you're going to win the game is hit one hit at a time.
Yeah.
See a little action starting in the bullpen over here for Mint Hill.
Yeah, Post 100 puts another run or 2 on the board. I got a feeling they're going to make a quick change in there. Yeah.
That's number 11, is it?
Taylor Crowell?
I don't know. Looks like 11. Strike one on
Sergio Patsy.
All right.
Patsy's warming up.
All right, 1-1 to count now on Jackson. Patsy's number 19.
Patsy faced one batter in game 1.
Here's the pitch to Jackson. Strike. I couldn't see it.
It was a strike, yes.
So what happened?
Yeah.
I mean, I know he swung.
Swung and missed. One ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 on Jackson. And the pitch, ground ball, shortstop to second, down to first, double play, run will score. But it's a double play, a 6-4-3 double play hit into by Hunter Jackson.
Really hate hitting into a double play down, but if it gets a run, you got to take what you can get.
That's right.
Good job of Hunter Jackson, though. That's clutch hitting, whether or not he grounded a double play or not.
That's right.
Put the ball in play.
Scoring is Huff, and it makes it 8-5, Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard for Cody Dellinger at the top of the order. Dellinger, first pitch, ball 1.
Cody 1 for 3 this afternoon here in game 3 of this best 3 out of 5.
The pitch is in the dirt.
Yeah, wild pitch. Got by the catcher.
2-0 on Dellinger. The pitch high, 3-0 to Cody.
Post 100 with 8 hits in the game today, and 7 hits for Mint Hill. But wow, 3 big home runs.
3-run game, top of the 6th, 2 away now. Base is empty. And the pitch is ball 4.
Got a feeling we're going to see the coach come out right here. Let's see.
Caleb Naren due up here for Cherryville, and not a visit yet.
Not a visit yet, no. They're down there swatting
gnats.
The coaches are.
Bugs are bad.
Caleb Naren 1 for 3, single his last time up and scored a run.
Pitch to Naren in the dirt.
There he comes. There comes Stu Brown, head coach.
After that one. 5 straight balls now thrown by Shuford, and we got a visit to the mound. We'll take this 30-second break, 30-second timeout.
Super Tuesday is back at Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville. Cheeseburgers for just 99 cents. And it's time to get your flu shots. And don't forget about the new Kids Vitamin-Free program. Pick up a free bottle of children's chewable multivitamins every 30 days. Parent must come in and sign up each child for their 30-day supply. At Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville.
A meeting on the mound turned into a bug swat. Everybody was swatting at the bugs out there. They're going to stick with Shuford here. 1-0 the count on Naren. And it's ball 2.
Pitcher.
That one was,
that looked good.
In the area. We couldn't tell from here.
Shuford thought that was a strike. We got Cody Dellinger at first with 2 outs in the inning. 1 run scored in the inning.
And the throw over to first, Dellinger safe. Yeah, run in on the double play hit into. A run did score. Cut the lead to 3 for Mint Hill. And that's ball 3 in the dirt.
He puts him on. I believe Patsy will be your next pitcher. Sergio Patsy in the bullpen. 1 year at Brunswick Community College this year is Patsy.
The 3-0 pitch.
Ball 4.
Ball 4, you're right. So back-to-back walks with 2 out. Brings up Cherryville's number 3 man, Josh Beam, number 3 hitter in the order.
Well,
Beam 0 for 2 today, 2 strikeouts, both swinging.
So he's going to stay with Shuford with left hand.
He ain't.
Nope.
Here he goes.
Okay, we're going to have a pitching change. Alcon Mini Storage called to the bullpen. Fans, we'll be right back at Mint Hill.
You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today.
Just like you love Cherryville sports, Cherryville has a hometown skilled nursing facility that loves their work too. Peak Resources Cherryville, where caring comes to life. For a tour of Peak Resources Cherryville, call us at 704-435-6029 or just stop by. Located off Delview Road at 700 Self Street in Cherryville. And we'd love to meet you. Peak Resources Cherryville, providing exceptional nursing and rehabilitation care at Cherryville. Again, phone 704-435-6029 for Peak Resources Cherryville.
High school here in Charlotte and attended Brunswick Community College this past year. He saw an appearance in game one of this series, facing one batter in that post 100 win.
All right, so Patsy, the right-hander, trying to get this last out. In the top of the sixth, Cherryville has scored a run to pull within 3, and they've got 2 out and 2 on. Runners first and second, and the batter up, Josh Beam. Beam didn't fare all that well against the starter Shuford. He did walk in the first inning, but then struck out back-to-back times after that. Who brought these bugs in? They're in here now.
Richard Walker.
Richard Walker.
Okay, thanks for the bugs.
No, the windows open over there.
Oh, okay. And Beam, the left-handed hitter, waits on the pitch from the right-hander Sergio Patsy. And the pitch, ground ball, second base is got. Oh, and he boots it. Runner coming around third. He is going to score. It's a 2-run ball game. And to throw back in up the line at third and fielded there by the third baseman.
A routine play to the second baseman.
Maybe the runner in front of him holding up, he just took his eye off of it.
Yeah,
he didn't get in front of it, Danny.
No.
Tried to get it
but
on his
slowed
side.
Up, but he slowed up.
That's exactly what happened. The high chopper, the runner slowed up in front of him, kind of messed with him a little bit, but the second baseman still, he didn't get in front of it, and that's why it didn't bounce off his chest. And then now post 100 cuts the lead 8-6.
E4 makes it runners first and second. Another run in, and the batter is Cameron High.
Swing and miss by High.
High with the tying runs aboard. And 2 out here in the top of the sixth. 8-6 ball game now. Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Scoring on that play a moment ago was Dellinger. Pitches outside. What's our count? 1-1?
1-1, yes.
Well, I think the strategy's changed down in the bullpen, Danny.
Wow.
Towery was warming up down 8-4. Now it's 8-6. And
is that Shoemaker? No,
that's
Dylan Harris.
Yeah,
22.
Yeah, Dylan Harris.
All right, the pitch here, ground ball to short. Shearer will toss it to second for the force, and that'll do it in the inning. A fielder's choice for Cameron High.
In the top of the sixth for post 100, it'll pick up 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 big error committed by Mint-Hill, and 2 runners left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the sixth. 8-6 the score. Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
Discover something for everyone at the Red Rabbit 27 shops in Lincoln. For women, you'll find handbags, sunglasses, garden decor, and more. For men, there's outdoor furniture, garden tools, saddles, boots, and chaps. For kids, check out the selection of children's clothes, doll clothes, and baby blankets too. Everyone will love the birdhouses, artwork, pottery, plants, wicker furniture, antique furniture, and jewelry too. Located on Highway 27 east of Lincoln, Red Rabbit 27 open Monday through Saturday. Call 704-240-4448. Cherryville Post 100 Baseball is being brought to you in part by Gatsa Marble. The Gatsa Marble family would like to personally thank all the dedicated firefighters and emergency service personnel for their efforts in their recent fire. They'd like to also thank all of their family, friends, and customers for their continued support and loyalty. Gatsa Marble is proud to announce they're still able to handle all your marble needs and that their business will remain in Cherryville. Gatsa Marble, located at 121 RNS Access Road in Cherryville. Phone 704-445-1660 or visit their website at gatsamarble.com.
Bottom of the sixth here, Mint-Hill leads 8-6, and the batter up is the bottom of the order, Will Griffin, and the count goes 1 ball, 1 strike. from Alec Johnson. Dylan Harris warming up. Still, well, he looks like he stopped warming up. Nope, ball got away. It's out in the outfield. Got to go get it, so we got time here.
Ball got loose out there.
But Dylan Harris is warming up in the bullpen.
So Dalton Towery no longer warming up, and now Dylan Harris is. Check swing off the dugout.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping probably Johnson can get through this inning 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 here. Once the 3, 4, 5 hitters come back around, I don't expect him to be out there anymore.
I don't either.
They're 7 for 9, 2 walks, 7 runs, 3 homers.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt.
Folks, you can watch online. You listen on 1590 in Cherryville and Gaston County right now. If you want to watch online, just go to WCSL1590am.com.
And the pitch is outside, 3-2 now on Griffin.
Now, if you got a smartphone, folks, when you go to watch our games, whatever station we're on, that's what you'll search. So if we're on the Cherryville station, search WCSL. On Shelby, search WHS.
Swing and a miss on the 3-2 pitch. Struck out Griffin for a big out one.
Third strikeout for Alec Johnson.
This is a big out here, too.
Yes, it is.
If he gets on, it's an automatic double as fast as he is.
Yeah, he's officially 1 for 3 this afternoon. A left-handed batter. That's Malachi Haynes.
And the pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1.
7 hits. Strike 1. Yeah, 7 hits thus far by Menhill, but 8 big runs. Time called by plate umpire Seth Keener. Using 3 umpires today.
Mm-hmm. And the 0-1 pitch bounced off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike on Haynes.
Gary Keller, the other umpire at first, and Clint Lawson over at third.
1-1 to count, 1 out. Nobody on the pitch. A ball.
Maybe a little low.
Just a little. 2-1 count. And the pitch from Johnson. There's a drive to right field. It's going to roll to the fence. Haynes is going for second easily. He'll stop there with a stand-up double with 1 out.
All right, the rumor was from the report from the sidelines is if 1 runner gets on, 22 will come in, and that's going to be it.
All right, looks like we will have a Alcon Mini Storage call to the bullpen. We'll make sure here before we go to break. And Coach Reynolds looks pretty determined, so I think
that's the fastest I've ever seen him walk.
Going to be the night for Alec Johnson.
Let's see if he asked for baseball. No, he's not asked for it
not yet. Okay. He Hunter Jackson had the ball. Okay. So that's it for Johnson on the outing this afternoon. And we've got a pitching change. It's going to be Dylan Harris coming to the mound. We'll take this 90-second break.
Take 36% off. That's right, 36% off during the Samsung bestsellers at your nearest Hendrick Appliance location, including Samsung washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Plus, take 20% off Samsung's best-selling ranges and ovens. It's a red, white, and blue savings sale going on right now at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 2689 East Main Street in Boger City, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. If you want to be treated like family, stop by the drugstore in Lincoln and Vale or Boger City, and you will get just that. The drugstore is locally owned and operated. George and his staff take great pride in giving all their customers fast, efficient, quality customer service. They can help you with any prescription or home health care need you may have. Find them on Facebook or at tdspharmacies.com. The drugstore would like to welcome you to their family.
Pennzoil is not just oil, it's Pennzoil. Choose from Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle or Pennzoil Conventional or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles, helping reduce leaks and oil consumption while helping to keep your higher mileage engine clean to maintain responsiveness. Ask for Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle. Available at Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street, Shelby. Pennzoil, not just oil, it's Pennzoil.
Along with you on radio and our camera crew on KTCBroadcasting.com, Kevin Hastings and Dustin Day, and the new pitcher for Cherryville on the Alcom mini storage call of the bullpen.
Will be Dylan Harris in relief for Alec Johnson. Alec going 5 1/3 innings, 8 hits, a double, 3 home runs he allowed, struck out 3 and walked 5. As of this moment, 8 runs given up by Alec Johnson. New pitcher would be Dylan Harris.
Looking forward to the top of the 7th real quick, Milton. Mint Hill does have action in their bullpen too, number 4 for them.
And that's Drew Moore, their stopper.
We've seen him in the previous 2 games in the series. All right, so Harris out there for Cherryville with a runner at second and 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Mint Hill leading 8-6 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Cell scoreboard, and David Marvin, the center fielder, right-handed batter, up here for Post 4059, trying to stay alive in the playoffs, and they're up by 2 runs. They've had a 4-run lead twice in the game today, at 4-0 and at 8-4. And the pitch here from Harris, a strike to Marvin.
First pitch was a breaking ball by Harris. Rising senior at Cherryville High School.
And the pitch popped him up. First baseman Shoemaker gives chase, but will not be able to get to it as it goes out of play. 0-2.
Over in the Nat Haven.
Just right at Dustin Day, our cameraman.
I bet you somebody come in with some bug spray, something really good. They could sell every can they had.
She out of the way.
0-2 pitch to Marvin.
The 0-2 pitch bounced in, blocked up by Hunter Jackson. Good job there.
Yeah, good block by Jackson.
1-2 count.
You give Malachi Haynes just a little bit of room, he's going to be over at third base.
Yeah.
Haynes down at second after the 1-out double. That was the end for Johnson for the day. And here's a fly ball to center field, right center. Who's it going to be? Right fielder Fuller makes the catch. Haynes tags up, going to third, and he's in there on the fly out by Marvin for out number 2. But now a man at third base for Shearer.
Fuller playing that batter pretty good. He had to get on his horse, but made a good catch. Shearer 2 for 3, a home run, 3 runs scored.
His home run in the 3rd inning was a solo shot to make it 2-0 at that point.
You got to pitch to him. I mean, you got good sticks coming up behind him.
Yep, ball in the dirt, ball 1.
8-6, Post 100 trails by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs.
Shearer coming into today only had 1 hit in the series of the previous 2 games. It was the grand slam at Cherryville Friday night. That's on the outside corner for a strike.
Jackson's got to be extra careful behind the plate right now with running at third right now.
1-1 pitch coming up from Dylan Harris. A ball.
Just a little bit low.
2-1 on Shearer.
And he's swatting the Nats.
The 2-1 pitch inside, 3-1. Three-one count to the number 3 batter, Logan Shearer. And the pitch is hit by the third baseman for a base hit. Run will score. Shearer gets his second RBI on the day on his third hit.
I'm not sure that Brandon saw that ball.
No, that was a shot.
It was.
Haynes scores. The fly out by Marvin, previous batter. Haynes moved to third on the play and then scores on Shearer's base hit. It brings up Simmons, and it's 9-6. Mint Hill in the bottom of the sixth. And the pitch swung on and missed by Simmons.
Simmons 1 for 1 with 2 bases on balls, 2 runs scored.
And this is that 3, 4, and 5 part of the order that's been on every time.
Eisenbath on deck. He's got a base hit his every time up with 2 home runs.
That pitch was high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Simmons. And the pitch, a ball. 2-1 now on Matt Simmons, third baseman, left-handed batter for Mint Hill. The pitch, a ball. 3-1. Eisenbath on deck, who has 2 home runs on the day and 7, count them, 7 RBIs. The pitch. Ball 4, I believe. Yeah. Simmons doesn't realize it yet, but now he's going to first base. So 2 on with 2 out for Eisenbath, Bath or Both, whichever it is. Eisenbath.
Coach Brown's calling the umpire over for some reason.
Okay,
to talk
let's
with
see
him.
what might be going on here. Eisenbath, a RBI single in the first, 2-run homer in the third, grand slam in the 5th. What a day.
What's there discussed right now?
It's about the batter Simmons that took ball 4, and
well, now the plate umpire is going out to talk to the third base ump. First base ump coming over to get in on the. Well, he wanted to, but they broke up the meeting early on him.
I don't know what that could be about.
Unless the coach thought the count was something other than what it was.
Well, who argues against a walk though?
I know.
I don't know.
Nah, we don't want to walk it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I understand they're crushing the ball, but that's still.
I don't know. Anyway, a walk, 3 walks for Simmons today, along with a base hit, and the batter up Eisenbath then. All right, what was that pitch?
Ball 1. Ball 1. To the big guy.
Eisenbath, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Strike in there. 1-1 on Eisenbath.
All the hits by Mint Hill has come from the top 5 batters in their lineup. No hits by 6, 7, 8, or 9.
The pitch swung on and missed. 1 strike away from getting out of the jam here is Dylan Harris. It's the big guy Eisenbath.
Shearer at second. Simmons at first for Mint Hill.
Eisenbath wants time.
Post 100 trails 9-6. 2 runners on. Eisenbath up batting has 2 bombs today already.
Yep, bombs away today.
Keep it low.
1-2 pitch to him from Harris. Ball high.
That's not one he wanted to throw there, Danny.
Wow, no.
He hung that curveball.
Gosh. That was scary there.
He's lucky it didn't break.
I mean, this kid can hit it out at any spot of the field.
2-2 count. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on. And it's ball 3.
A little off the plate. Was that pitch by Harris? Harris in relief of Alex Johnson that went 5 1/3, gave up 9 runs on 8 hits.
The pitch. There's a fly ball to center field right at Beam for out number 3. And that'll do it in the 6th inning.
Yeah, bottom of the 6th for Mint Hill. They do pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base.
All right, we go to the 7th on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug at TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. It is Mint Hill now 9, Cherryville 6.
Haley, do you take the color Crouching Tiger 4022 to cherish every day?
I do.
And Crouching Tiger 4022, do you take Haley's wall for as long as you match her decor?
I do.
You may now check out.
Find your soul paint at Ace. We'll help with the harmonious color palette of Clark & Kensington Paint and Primer in One, exclusively at Ace, the helpful place.
Clark Kensington Paint, found at your local Ace Hardware store. Ferguson's Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
Your reasons for a personal loan are as individual as you are. As a community bank, we understand that. We're the bank with the focus on service. So we'll help you design a loan plan that fits your needs and your budget. Talk to us about your personal reasons for a personal loan. First National Bank, hometown banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
Hauser Drug Store on the corner in downtown Cherryville has been Cherryville's hometown pharmacy since 1935, and they know you by name. For durable medical equipment such as wheelchairs, oxygen, walkers, CPAPs and BiPAPs, lift chairs, and diabetic supplies too, like strips and lancets. Hauser Drug bills Medicare and most all private insurances. And does your pharmacy make home deliveries? Hauser Drug in Cherryville does. It's service after the sale.
Good luck to Post 100 Baseball from Hauser Drug.
For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Now open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday. Try their all-you-can-eat pancake special. All you can eat for only $3.99 every day. And don't forget about the big Sunday lunch specials. Every day is a great day to eat at Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call 704-276-1155 for all of your catering needs, too.
Yeah. Normally the man in studio for the Post 82 games. We're on all 3 stations today since Post 82 is waiting for the next series to start. And Shoemaker rips one left field, and it's at the base of the fence.
It will be a single, a long single
for Shoemaker.
Well, it's hit so hard and so quick, and kind of not the fleetest of foot, but about anybody, the way that ball got out there and bounced off the wall, it might have only got a single.
I don't believe that.
The outfielders playing deep. I mean, look how deep he is, Danny. He's back there hugging the ball.
It hit right at the bottom of the fence.
Yep.
Here's Brandon Alexander.
All these outfielders are kind of playing deep. You usually don't see the outfielders play that deep.
Brandon 1 for 3 this afternoon.
Yep. Single in the 2nd inning.
I'll tell you, you can say what you want to about both these teams. They both can hit the baseball.
Everybody's hitting the ball right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Pitch from Patsy. Popped out of play by Alexander. Strike 1. Well, there's some signs up here in the press box. One of them says 360. 2 others laying on the floor say 335.
I think those are
the gaps.
Gaps, yeah.
So I don't know what is down the line. I hadn't found those signs yet. We'll go put them up a little bit. But ground ball, it's going to get by everybody. Seeing eye single. Between the third baseman and the shortstop. They all made a play at it, but neither came up with it. Base hit for Alexander.
That's 11 hits thus far for Post 100.
Have they out hit? Or is it tied close? It's got to be close.
11 for 9.
Now 11 to 9?
11 to 9.
Okay.
All right, and Huff, who just missed putting one out of here in the 6th inning, he had a leadoff double to the base of the fence in center field last time up. So 2 on, nobody out for Cherryville. Huff the tying run at the plate here in the 7th. And the pitch, strike called.
Pretty good pitch, I think he.
Yeah, he's mad at himself
I think so.
Taking that one.
He had a good pitch to hit right there.
Coach Reynolds calls time.
He said, "Why?" What's he going to say? Why didn't you swing it back?
Well, there's going to be a few more words in between there.
But there's a bug on that ball, Coach. That's what if you say that, you probably better pack your bags.
Shoemaker at second and Alexander over at first. Both of them with singles here in the top of the 7th and no outs. Huff's had a great night, 2 for 3.
And that one's low. Could say a bug got in your eye.
Yeah.
Might believe that.
I haven't been to too many games where Huff hasn't had at least one hit. He's hit the ball well this year.
Pretty solid. Solid player up there. Brett Huff out of West Lincoln. And the pitch, low. Let's see, West Lincoln and East Lincoln tied for the conference league this year. What was that all about? I can't remember now. West
in high school baseball?
In high school, yeah.
At one time?
Did they finish tied, West Lincoln and East Lincoln, in high school?
I'll ask
in the conference. And anyway, the 2-1 pitch is fouled off.
This year.
They won it. Okay, West Lincoln won the conference. Let's see, they didn't get to finish the conference tournament, did they? They rained out or something. Weather was a factor there or something.
They don't want to use up your pitching in a tournament that don't matter.
Yeah. West Lincoln in the playoffs, I think, reached the 3rd round. And here's a drive by Huff. It'll drop in center field. Right fielder will come over, bobbles it around. Run coming home is Shoemaker. And it's a 2-run game. Huff down to second, safe. Probably a hit in the air out there by the right fielder who just couldn't pick the ball up.
Right.
Shoemaker scores, giving him an RBI or nay on that. Would he have been sent anyway?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd already sent him. He'd already waved him before the ball.
Okay, so RBI for Huff, and it's 3 singles for Cherryville and runners at second and third, still nobody out. It's a 2-run ball game now for Clay Fuller. He's been pretty good today.
Richard said West Lincoln was 12-2, I think is what he said, and then Cherryville and East were 10-4. So.
Okay, I knew there was a tie somewhere. It was East and Cherryville then in the high school. And there is a strike called to Fuller, left-handed hitter. Clay, a 3-run homer in the 4th and a base hit in the 6th. 2 for 3 on the day. Tying runs on base. Go ahead and run at the plate here. And the pitch swung on and missed. 0-2 to Fuller.
I believe he got fooled on that one.
Yes, he did.
Nobody out. A run in and 2 on.
Clay's had a great day. 2 for 3. 3-run homer.
Made some good plays in the field, too.
Yes, he has.
That's high. Good eye. 1 and 2.
Got Hunter Jackson on deck. Be followed by the top of the lineup, Cody Dellinger.
I like seeing Hunter Jackson coming up to the plate with runners on, Danny.
Oh, yeah.
Makes you feel good if you're a post 100.
Yes, it does.
The pitch is a ball. 2-2 now.
Well, you know he's going to fight you, and he's going to foul off a pitch.
Yep.
He'll even take one in the shoulder for you.
Mm-hmm.
He's the definition of a gamer.
Yeah.
I mean, he's what you want on your baseball team.
All right, the 2-2 to Fuller. And it swung on and missed. Struck him out for out number 1 in the inning. And it will be Hunter Jackson, the number 9 hitter for Cherryville, Hunter Jackson.
2 big runners on the bases for post 100. Alexander at third and Huff at second. 2 runners that could tie the ball game up.
Corner's in, the whole infield's in, actually.
And the pitch. There's a high fly ball. Left fielder, center fielder's got it. Runner tags. Here comes Alexander. The throw to the plate. He is safe at home. Safe at home, says umpire Keener.
Wow.
And we got a 1-run ball game on the sac fly by Hunter Jackson to center field.
And here, Coach Stu Brown going out to talk to home plate Seth Keener, home plate umpire.
Alexander scoring. Moving down to third on the play, Brett Huff. Tying run 90 feet away with 2 out now for the top of the order, Cody Dellinger.
Cody.
Base hit by Dellinger will tie it up again. And how many times has Cherryville fought back in this series? Every game. Every game.
Seems to every inning this game.
Yeah.
And it is, yeah. A one-run ball game now in the top of the 7th.
Wild pitch or pass ball could conceivably score Huff.
Yeah.
Hunter Jackson, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Put it in play, didn't he? Yes,
and
sir.
Dellinger asked for time as Fancy taking a
He didn't get a hit. He didn't get a double. He did what he needed to do.
Got an RBI. And the pitch here to Dellinger. A ball. 1 ball, no strikes on Dellinger.
What are you doing?
I just about had me another bug. I got one a while ago. Here's the 1-0. Throw down to third. Out at third. They pick off Huff down at third base.
So summary in the inning for Post 100. Do pick up 2 runs on 3 hits. There were 1 error, no runners left on base.
All right, so the score after 6.5 innings of play is Mint Hill 9, Cherryville 8. You're listening to American Legion Baseball on Big O Country and KTCBroadcasting.com.
A lot of people are switching to natural gas lately because natural gas appliances cost a lot less to operate than those using propane or electricity. In fact, a typical family could save up to $1,000 a year just by switching from propane to natural gas. But that's not all. To learn more about natural gas and to find out how much money you could save by switching, visit psncenergy.com/choosegas. That's psncenergy.com/choosegas. Natural gas from PSNC Energy, making everyday life better.
Where can you get the highest quality in electrical service at a price that you can afford? From Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. Gary Dellinger invites you to give them a call for a quote on your commercial or residential electrical needs. Call 704-435-0705. No matter the job, Dellinger Electric of Cherryville can handle it. They feature weekend and holiday service. So before you pay an extraordinary price for an ordinary electrical job, call on Dellinger Electric of Cherryville, 704-435-0705.
When the septic tank backs up, Dennis Willis Septic Service in Cherryville is the name to remember. Dennis Willis services, repairs, and installs all types of septic tanks. They have pump-out tanks, too. Call Dennis Willis for septic tank service at 704-435-2326. Again, that's 704-435-2326 for professional, fair, and honest work from a name you've trusted for years. Dennis Willis Septic Tank Service of Cherryville. Again, that's 704-435-2326. The voice of Woody Durham calling the Hills games brought bright smiles to the faces of Tar Heel fans everywhere. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincolnton will brighten your smiles with professional cosmetic dentistry and smile enhancement procedures for everyone. Even Duke fans will smile at the work of this Tar Heel. The office of Dr. John L. Cloninger III is located at 904 Doncha Drive. For an appointment, call 704-735-0765. That's 704-735-0765. And John III says best wishes to all high school athletes.
At B&B Buildings, we've got your storage and workshop needs covered. Wood buildings, metal buildings, and playsets are available with easy rent-to-own terms available. Garages, carports, and pole barns are also available with financing available on approved credit. We currently have several factory markdowns and repos available in both the storage buildings and swing sets. Markdowns range from 5 to 20% off. So come by and see the friendly folks at B&B Buildings and finish your shopping here. 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 2261 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville.
Sponsors, trying to give them some extra ads when we can. Blaylock, batter up for Mint Hill, bottom of the 7th, a one-run ball game, 9-8 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. First pitch, ball 1 to the catcher, Blaylock.
He's 0 for 3, officially Milton on the day.
Next pitch, ball 2. Dylan Harris on the mound, came in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out and a runner on. Mint Hill able to garner 1 run out of that inning. Cherryville put 2 runs on the board in the top of the 7th and had a runner at third, tying run at third, but Huff was picked off by the catcher to the third baseman. And the count is now 3-1 or 2-1?
2-1.
2-1.
Post 100 thus far is out hit this Mint Hill team 12-9.
And the pitch from Harris. Strike called.
Batter didn't like it.
Yeah, good call. It's in there at the knees.
He's had problems all day. He's the one that
he's telling him
that's
to go
the
back.
third time he's telling him to get in the batter's box today.
Yeah, Mr. Keener has not been.
He's not been a favorite.
They're not going to go get milkshakes after the game. I bet that.
And that's ball 4, so it was a 3-ball count. 3-2 pitches, ball 4, leadoff walk. Now bring up Tyler Andes.
Andes, 3 plate appearances and 2 of them. He's been given the first base on balls. Got a feeling that they might be asking him to lay the bunt down.
All right, Andes, right-handed batter, steps in with 1 on and nobody out. Bottom of the 7th, 1-run ball game. Cherryville trails. Let's see, as a strike call, we were tied for just a brief time after the 4th inning. Did Cherryville, 5th inning, Cherryville tied it up.
Tied 4-4.
4-4, and then the grand slam hit by Eisenbach. And here's a bunt fouled back. 0-2 now on Andes.
Harrison, for you listeners that just been tuning in, Dylan Harris on the mound now in relief of Alec Johnson. Dylan came in last inning, the 6th inning, and was able to do a good job to get the Mint Hill team out.
And the pitch is a ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes on Andes.
This is just a rhetorical question, maybe, I guess, Danny, but what percentage would you estimate that we've seen people get bunts down as opposed to totally miss them? I mean, it's been a bad year.
It's been horrible.
It's been a bad year.
Yeah, it's been bad.
I didn't want to say horrible, but Danny did. But it really has been. Just the whole year, all the teams.
Yeah.
We're not talking about just one team or anything.
No, we're not talking about either one of these teams. It's just been.
I don't know how many times I've just seen. I mean, I've only been about half the games. Just the bunting is just ugh.
Bunt used to be a big part of baseball.
2-2 pitch, bunt back to the pitcher. Well, no, third baseman, excuse me. Throw to first in time. So Blaylock goes to second on the sack bunt by Andes.
Good hustle by Brett Huff getting. He had to cover second on the original part of the bunt.
That third base was wide open.
Yes, it was. He had to cover second just in case Alexander was going to come to him, and then when Alexander went to first, Huff had to turn around and run to third.
That's right.
Brings up number 12. Number 12 pinch hitting here.
And that will be Garrett Vaughn.
Vaughn hitting in the DH spot.
Garrett Vaughn. Number 12, Vaughn.
Okay, so his first at bat here in the ball game. How about the series? Any idea, Danny? I don't think he played the other night, did he?
He has not played any.
All right, right-handed batter up for Mint Hill. Vaughn just finished his senior year at Covenant Day High School and going to Lenore-Ryan.
Good stop by Hunter Jackson to keep Blaylock at second base.
Right. We've said that a lot today by both catchers. Good stop, good stop, good stop.
Bottom 7, post 100 trails, 9-8. Runner on second, 1 out.
Harris looks to second. Now the pitch to Vaughn. Strike called.
We've got action in the bullpen for post 100. That's Heath King back up again.
Mm-hmm. The pitch. Bounces in there.
I think what you're seeing out of King is if post 100 could get a 1-run lead or more, you might see King in relief.
He's not throwing hard. He's just keeping his arm warm.
Yeah.
I would expect him maybe to start next game, maybe if post 100 can't win this one.
And here's a ground ball, deflected maybe by the pitcher. I don't know. Throw to first, got him there. Runner will move to third, and there's 2 out on the. Was that a 1-6-3 or just a 6-3? Did Harris catch any part of it?
I don't think so.
Didn't? Okay. Hard for me to see from this angle. So a 6-3 ground out.
That'll bring up the second baseman, Will Griffin. He's 0 for 3, flied out twice to the outfield and struck out swinging his last plate appearance.
So 2 down, and Blaylock's down at third after the walk leading off the inning. Advanced to second on a sac bunt and advanced to third on ground out. Big part. Yeah, another stop by Jackson. Ball 1 to count on Will Griffin, number 9 man in the order. Right-handed batter. Pitch from the right-hander Harris. Bouncer to second. Nairn will have to hurry. Throw in time.
Got him.
Shoo, bobbled it in the glove and got it out quickly, though.
Sure did. So that's that ends the 7th inning for Mint Hill. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base.
All right, through 7, it's 9-8 Mint Hill on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Steve.
And they lived happily ever after.
Thanks, Mom.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
This moment is brought to you by Bennett Insurance Group, your local Erie insurance agent. For affordable insurance coverage in Cherryville, call Rocky at Bennett Insurance Group at 704-435-0271 and see how you can save. Bennett Insurance Group and Erie Insurance. We've got you covered. It's our true blue promise.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln can help you get to a better state, because Billy and her agents will talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
In the Gospels of Matthew, Luke, and John, we are called to forgive others, and God will forgive us. I find that I can forgive others, and I can ask God to forgive me, but sometimes I find it hard to forgive myself. If you are struggling with forgiveness, as we all do, come to Ryan Heights United Methodist Church and hear of the Lord's grace, mercy, and forgiveness. I'm inviting you to come and worship with us Sundays at 11. I am Kathy McAbee, pastor of Ryan Heights United Methodist Church, and we are located on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park.
Get it cranked at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuilt and repaired. Located at 457 Paul H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Phil Starter and Alternator, Cherryville. Super Tuesday is back at Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville. Cheeseburgers for just 99 cents. And it's time to get your flu shots. And don't forget about the New Kids Vitamin-Free program. Pick up a free bottle of Children's Chewable Multivitamins every 30 days. Parent must come in and sign up each child for their 30-day supply. At Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville.
5-mile-an-hour wind.
It is, and here's a ground ball first base side foul by Cody.
Off his foot.
I'm going to get our stuff in.
1-1 on Cody Dallinger.
Turn me off for a second.
Sure. All right, we got papers blowing all over the place here. We'll just do that with that and do that. Make a paperweight out of my cell phone. And it's 1-1 on Dallinger in the wind and the rain. And, yeah, we got umbrellas folding inside out there. The trees swaying, the flag going everywhere.
Pitch for Patsy off the glove of the catcher, Sergio Patsy, a right-hander.
Is it 2-1?
2-1. Mm-hmm.
And the pitch, high, 3-1. This all of a sudden just came up during the break, folks. Looked pretty good until during the break we spotted some clouds moving in, and all of a sudden rain coming down sideways. That's ball 4 to Dellinger. Yeah, this rain's coming down at a sharp angle.
That'll bring up Caleb Nairn.
Well, Dustin's going to bring it in. I mean, I've seen 4 just watching umbrellas break. It's raining sideways. I mean, the trees are bending. And so Dustin Day's out there trying to get all the equipment inside. He's going to come up here and join us in the booth.
Yeah, we need to get him out of the weather there. Here's Naren, shows bunt, missed it, throw to first, picked him off. Dellinger picked off 2 to 3.
Down 1, 2 base runners picked off in the last two outs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Cannot.
No, sir.
Naren,
so 1
count
out.
0-1.
Yeah, 1 out in the inning, and Caleb Naren, the batter.
And here's a ground ball. There's a almost said it too fast. Throw by the second baseman, bounced into first, but they still got him. I thought it was going to sneak through there.
Did too.
Second baseman, good range to get him 4-3 on the put out.
Good play on the part of Will Griffin. That'll bring up Josh Beam.
It'll be Beam then.
Beam officially 0 for 3 with the base on balls today.
And he has reached on an error. 2 strikeouts along the way.
Two humongous pickoff plays in the last 2 innings.
Pitch fouled off by Beam. Strike 1.
Coach Reynolds can't be happy.
Oh, he's just glaring over there.
He's
got a stare going on right now.
They've almost made me mad, and I'm not even a coach. I mean, the past 2 outs, down 1.
Pitch in the dirt.
And you're getting picked off. I mean, that's
1-1 on Beam.
Folks, just bear with me for a minute. We're only going to have 1 camera for the next few minutes.
Check swing. Did he go? I can't see.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Call strike.
Post 100 trails 9-8, 2 outs. Top of the 8th inning.
Here's the 1-2 pitch coming up to Beam. And it's a line drive at the shortstop. Hit hard, but at Shearer for out number 3.
For post 100 here in the top of the 8th, no runs. No hits, no errors, no one left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 8th, still 9-8.
You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today.
Just like you love Cherryville sports, Cherryville has a hometown skilled nursing facility that loves their work too. Peak Resources Cherryville, where caring comes to life. For a tour of Peak Resources Cherryville, call us at 704-435-6029 or just stop by. Located off Delview Road at 700 Self Street in Cherryville. And we'd love to meet you. Peak Resources Cherryville, providing exceptional nursing and rehabilitation care at Cherryville. Again, phone 704-435-6029. For Peak Resources Cherryville. Discover something for everyone at the Red Rabbit 27 shops in Lincoln. For women, you'll find handbags, sunglasses, garden decor, and more. For men, there's outdoor furniture, garden tools, saddles, boots, and chaps. For kids, check out the selection of children's clothes, doll clothes, and baby blankets too. Everyone will love the birdhouses, artwork, pottery, plants, wicker furniture, antique furniture, and jewelry too. Located on Highway 27 east of Lincoln, Red Rabbit 27 open Monday through Saturday. Call 704-240-4448.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning here, and Dylan Harris ready to deliver the first pitch to the top of the order, Malachi Haynes. And it's a, Danny, strike?
Strike 1, 0-1.
Still got the wind blowing, not really that much, if any, rain right now, but the wind sure is kicking up. The pitch to Haynes slips and it's high. 1-1 on Haynes.
Haynes 2 for 4 today, a single and a double. Left-handed batter, leadoff batter.
The 1-1 from Harris. Ball 2.
Post 100 got 3 more outs to work with in their top of the 9th, and then if they can't tie this thing up or go ahead, we'll take a short break and play game 4.
Game 4 of the series a little later today if the lead holds for Mint Hill. Dylan Harris working on the mound a little bit there. Here's the 2-1 pitch coming up to Haynes, left-handed batter Haynes. And it is a fly ball to right field, right at Fuller. 1 up, 1 down for David Marvin.
Yeah, Marvin 0 for 3 with base on balls and 1 run scored, batting in the number 2 hole.
There ain't no two ways to slice it. We're going to have to face Logan Shearer this inning because he's on deck.
Yeah.
There's only 1 out. And
he faced Harris and knocked in a run, I believe, in his last at bat.
Yeah. He's got 3 hits, including a solo homer, 2 RBIs on today. He's been on base every time reached in the first inning on an error. He scored 3 runs this year. But the batter here at this point is Marvin. Let's pitch a ball. And the count is what, 1-1?
1-1.
Harris ready to go. Wind in the pitch. High, ball 2.
Breaking ball. It just stayed too high. Alexander in on the grass at third base.
The pitch. There's a high fly ball. Fuller drawing a bead and makes the catch. With the wind blowing and everything, that is a tough play out there.
So we got 2 outs in the inning. We're going to face Logan Shearer, the shortstop, with no one on base.
That's the best way to face him.
Yeah, right.
And
3 for 4. Scored 3 times, and 2, like you said, 2 RBIs.
9-8. Post 100 trails here, bottom of the 8th.
The 3, 4, and 5 batters have had 4 appearances today, and they've only gotten them out once. 2 walks,
what's
an
that
error,
called?
and rest.
Production?
Looks so. All right, Shearer, the right-handed batter, steps in.
Better off intentional walking all 3 and then let whatever the damage happens, let it happen.
I don't know
that
about
bounced
that.
in there, ball 1.
Well, 7, 8, 9's over.
Yeah.
Or 6, 7, 8, 9's over for 14 or something like that, ain't it?
6, 7, 8, 9 have not had a base hit.
Yeah, if you intentional walk them 3, yeah, 3 automatic outs. There you go.
And that's a strike at the knees.
That's
1-1.
That's where you got to pitch him down deep in the strike zone.
One pitch. High, ball 2. And the 2-1 pitch coming up here from Dylan Harris to Shearer is a ground ball to short. Shortstop Huff has to hurry. Got him.
Yep. Good play.
So in the inning, the bottom of the 8th, Mint Hill, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
2 or die time for post 100.
Right. Cherryville trails by 1. Going to the 9th. 9-8 on the Mr. Sparky House Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
Cherryville Post 100 Baseball is being brought to you in part by Gatsa Marble. The Gatsa Marble family would like to personally thank all the dedicated firefighters and emergency service personnel for their efforts in their recent fire. They'd like to also thank all of their family, friends, and customers for their continued support and loyalty. Gatsa Marble is proud to announce they're still able to handle all your marble needs and that their business will remain in Cherryville. Gatsa Marble, located at 121 R&S Access Road in Cherryville. Phone 704-445-1660 or visit their website at gatsamarble.com.
Take 36% off. That's right, 36% off during the Samsung bestsellers at your nearest Hendrick Appliance location, including Samsung washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Plus, take 20% off Samsung's best-selling ranges and ovens. It's a red, white, and blue savings sale going on right now at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 2689 East Main Street in Boger City, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
All right, the ninth inning, and Cherryville trails by a run in the top of the ninth here at Independence High School. Batter up Cameron High. First pitch, a strike from Sergio Patsy. High today, Danny?
High is 1 for 3 with a base on balls today, Milton.
That one bounced off the plate.
Cameron's going to be followed by Tyler Shoemaker and Brandon Alexander. And both Shoemaker and Alexander's had good days at the plate.
1-1 count.
Catcher going out to talk to his pitcher. Time call. Still threatening clouds behind the left field fence. Don't know which way they're going to go. Winds died down somewhat.
All right, 1-1 to count on Cameron High. DHing today in the number 4 spot. And the pitch. Strike called. 1-2. Cameron High. Right-hander Patsy winds, and the pitch. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch coming up from Sergio Patsy. It is ripped and foul just by a little bit.
Foul by just
down
maybe
the line, left field line.
6 inches.
Yeah, not much. I just missed it, and that'll bring him back with the count still 2-2.
Cameron with 3 RBIs in the playoffs. 4 hits in 3 games for Cameron.
Right-handed hitter steps back in. 2-2 pitch from Patsy. And it's fouled back.
Took a good healthy cut.
Yes, he did. Still 2-2.
I would think it'd take a pretty good clout to get one out to left center with the wind blowing from left to right.
Mm-hmm. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is a base hit into left field. Line drive single for Cameron High, tying run aboard with nobody out in the ninth for Cherryville. Leadoff single.
And that'll bring up Tyler Shoemaker. Tyler officially 1 for 3, a single, RBI, 2 runs scored.
Dalton Towery pinch running for Cameron High.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he had a sacrifice fly in
Towery.
the 5th. They got him in RBI.
Yeah, RBI, yeah.
So he's...
So we got a pinch runner, Dalton Towery, right?
Dalton Towery running for High, okay. And Coach Reynolds and Tyler Shoemaker talking down the line there, left field baseline.
But he might as well just yell it out. But here it comes. Don't get thrown out, Dalton.
Oh, I mean, that'd be awful.
Oh, God.
Throw to first, and he's back in.
If another one gets picked off,
ooh, well,
there's going to be a crack in that coach's helmet at third base.
Again to first.
Got him.
No, he's safe, but it was close, friends and neighbors. It was close.
Woo!
Got some dirt in his eye.
Coach Reynolds is
he's just grinning out. Ain't nothing you can do. I mean,
it's like, I can't believe this. That kind of I can't believe this grin.
What are y'all doing?
And the pitch to Shoemaker, high and tight. On 1.
Well, if they ain't gonna steal, they might as well stand over on the bag like it's Dixie Hughes and wait for the ball to get to the plate.
We've got action in the Cherryville bullpen.
Number 4
will be Derek Braun.
All right, and this one's fouled back by Shoemaker.
Yeah, Derek Braun in the bullpen.
He pitched in game 1, didn't he?
He did.
Coming to finish it up.
Yeah, he had a good outing as in relief.
Shoemaker, count 1-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the ninth. Cherryville trails by a run here, 9-8. Throw to first. Nope, look to first instead.
Balk. It's balk.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Towery will head to second on the balk.
Here's the argument. Here we go.
Time call.
And the coach telling Sergio Patsy to get back on the mound.
Coach Reynolds up the line with his batter Shoemaker, and talking with him.
Still talking to first base Gary Keller. And again, he's still not done. He starts to walk away a couple of times and goes back. Walking away now. Going back.
Uh-oh.
He's trying to get thrown out, I guess. You went back 4 times. Where's the other umpires right now? It's their job to break it up.
And Sergio Patsy started to go over there, and he gets back on the mound.
Yeah, these umpires got to get out
Home plate
there.
umpire Seth Keener comes
Here
out
comes,
now.
Pinch runner Dalton Towery over to talk to Coach Reynolds. And maybe we're going to get back to playing baseball.
All right, Towery down at second. Shoemaker to batter. Count 1-1, nobody out. A 1-run ball game in the ninth. Top of the ninth here. Game 3 of the Area 4 second round playoffs. And Cherryville leads the series 2-0. A comeback win here by Cherryville would wrap up the series. A win by Ben Hill in this game, and we'll go to a second game today.
Towery with good wheels, Milton. If Shoemaker can get it in the outfield, I believe Towery could tie this game up.
And the pitch. And it's a bouncer foul, third base side. Coach Reynolds on the play. 1-2 to Shoemaker.
Brandon Alexander.
That's a good play by
that was good. And he didn't
Yeah,
area it. Yeah, Brandon Alexander on deck to be followed by a hot Brett Huff.
All right, here we go. 1-2 to Shoemaker. Pitch is swung on and missed. Struck him out. 1 away. Alexander the batter. Brandon Alexander, 2 hits on the day. A run in the 7th inning pulled Cherryville within 1, where we stand now 9-8. He scored a run off a sac fly by Hunter Jackson.
Drew Moore, the closer for this Mint Hill team in the bullpen.
Here's the pitch, a ball. Towery at second. He's running for High, who singled. Leading off the inning, went to second on the balk by Sergio Patsy. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Alexander, third base side, base hit down the line. Here comes the run around third. Dalton Towery. And the throw back in gets away, and Alexander's going down to second base, and we're tied 9-9 on the base hit RBI single for Brandon Alexander.
Big hit from Alexander.
Sure was.
Ties it up here in the top of the ninth. And Coach Reynolds is asking for a different pitcher now. So they're going to have to get someone else warm up. Braun's warming up right now. And I think he was calling for someone else to warm up. But Huff is up now with a runner on second, posting 100, tied down 9-9.
3 hits on the day for Brandon Alexander, and that one ties the game. His third hit, first RBI on the day, and the batter up is Brett Huff.
And Brett Huff, last 3 plate appearances, 3 hits.
Takes a strike there. 0-1 to Huff. 9-9 in the ninth.
Really surprised they hadn't brought Drew Moore in this spot for.
Go ahead, run at second for Cherryville. And the ball's thrown away.
Run
Alexander
over third
going to
base.
third, and he'll go in to third, standing on the wild pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike on Huff.
Coach Reynolds is going to take a timeout here to have a talk with Huff.
Yep, coach going to talk to Brett Huff. His batter up here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and the go-ahead run at third for Cherryville in the top of the ninth.
Coach Reynolds motion to right field. I'd like you to hit it to the right side.
I think he wants him to bunt it to the right side.
Or bunt it to the right side. Okay.
You really think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Alexander, for all he's done, and he's not that fast.
It's going to take a good bunt to score Brandon.
That's right.
He's not that fast.
No.
I mean, everything. He's a good player.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Great guy, but he's not that fast.
I'd probably let Huff swing. You know, he's so hot.
Yeah.
And Clay's behind him, hits the ball hard, but he's also a big strikeout hitter too.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, Huff doesn't strike out really.
Here we go. So 1-1 to Huff, And he is taking it low for ball 2.
Now they'll take a bounce around the backstop for a little while, I'm sure.
He's got more out of the bullpen ready to come in the game.
That's too late if he's the closer.
Yeah, I know.
The pitch, a strike called. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Brett Huff. 1 out. Go ahead and run at third.
On the edge of the grass, waiting to come home with anything.
A fly ball is going to, a good fly ball would probably score.
Definitely.
2-2 pitch in the dirt. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes now the count to Brett Huff.
Looks like Braun, we'll see Braun in the 10th for Cherryville.
Raining again now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, said Huff don't strike out, and he did. So that's all right. Fuller's hot.
Clay's 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs.
All right, can Cherryville get that go-ahead run home and take the lead going to the bottom of the 9th? Clay Fuller, left-handed hitter up. Rain coming down a little harder. And there's a strike.
Brett having a tough day today, Danny.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Took a little walk behind the dugout there to collect his thoughts. You got to get them together for playing shortstop.
That's right, because he may have another bat appearance at the plate if we can't, in later innings.
Foul back, 0-2 on Fuller.
And he'll probably have to make a play in the infield too.
That's
so,
right.
You can't have your shortstop with that lose his head. So get back out there and do a good job. Postal Hunter though, looking to get this go-ahead run. Runner on third. Clay Fuller at the plate.
Hunter Jackson on deck, but there are 2 out, and it's 0-2 on Fuller. The pitch. And he struck him out. Dropped strike 3. Fuller out at first on the 2-3 put out.
So in the inning for Post 100, they do tie the game up. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 9th. 9-9 ball game on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales Scoreboard.
Bright, sunshiny day.
If you want to be treated like family, stop by the drugstore in Lincoln and Vale or Boger City, and you will get just that. The drugstore is locally owned and operated. George and his staff take great pride in giving all their customers fast, efficient, quality customer service. They can help you with any prescription or home health care need you may have. Find them on Facebook or at tdspharmacies.com. The drugstore would like to welcome you to their family.
Pennzoil is not just oil, it's Pennzoil. Choose from Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle or Pennzoil Conventional or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles, helping reduce leaks and oil consumption while helping to keep your higher mileage engine clean to maintain responsiveness. Ask for Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle. Available at Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street, Shelby. Pennzoil, not just oil, it's Pennzoil.
Haley, do you take the color Crouching Tiger 4022 to cherish every day?
I do.
And Crouching Tiger 4022, do you take Haley's wall for as long as you match her decor?
I do.
You may now check out.
Find your soul paint at Ace. We'll help with the harmonious color palette of Clark & Kensington Paint and Primer in One, exclusively at Ace, the helpful place.
Clark Kensington Paint, found at your local Ace Hardware store. Ferguson's Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
Your reasons for a personal loan are as individual as you are. As a community bank, we understand that. We're the bank with the focus on service. So we'll help you design a loan plan that fits your needs and your budget. Talk to us about your personal reasons for a personal loan. First National Bank, hometown banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
Of Jack Johnson today, and there's strike 1.
Yeah, Johnson, he went 5 in the 3rd innings, gave up 9 runs on 8 hits.
The pitch. Here's a rip. Just about took the first base coach out of commission there. 1-2 on Simmons.
Eisenbach is on deck.
I know. Thanks for reminding. 1-2. And it's swung on a miss. Drop strike 3. Jackson will throw to first.
Good stop.
And put out
good
complete.
stop by Jackson.
Strikeout and 2-3 on the put out.
All right,
officially.
Eisenbach, the first baseman. He's 3 for 4, 2 home runs, and 7 RBIs.
7 RBIs.
Good 7.
They probably need to get him out of the 5-hole. Me and Hill's got the rally caps on here in the dugout, you folks watching online. But yeah, I mean, and the time he accidentally got out, he crushed it. So.
All right, here's the pitch. Strike to him.
Now Harris throws a little bit harder though than
he does.
Johnson.
Yeah, he does. He does. But still,
that just makes the ball come off the bat harder too.
Yes, it does.
He flied out against his one at bat against Harris in the 6th inning.
In the dirt. Run the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Eisenbach is batting in the 5-hole, and he really deserves to be up in the order there a little bit.
One mistake pitch could end it here, and that is a ball. 2-1.
He'll be followed by Zach Blaylock. Blaylock's hitless today.
A 2-1 pitch, foul back. Big swing that time, and Eisenbach is even in the count 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 9th, 9-9 score.
Little surprised that they're actually going at him like they are.
Yeah.
I mean, with the 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters all over today.
And the pitch, a ball. Come off speed that time, and
a walk's not a terrible thing to him. I mean, you'd rather walk him and deal with the 0 for 20 behind him.
That's right.
Than
and it's ball 4.
And that's what they're going to do.
That's not a big deal, folks. I mean, you don't want the winning run on first.
But
with the 1, 4, 8, 12, they're 0 for 16 basically. Yeah. They got 1 walk out of there, so no 2 walks. 0 for 14.
That'll bring up the catcher, Blaylock, officially 0 for 3 of the base on balls.
Yeah, he walked his last time up in the 7th and got as far as third base. Blaylock, bat 6th in the order, the catcher, right-handed batter.
Coach,
we've got Coach Reynolds coming out. Let's see what we're going to do here. Cherryville Post 100 and Mint Hill in the bottom of the 9th, tied 9-9. And we're going to have an Alcon mini storage call to the bullpen. We'll be right back after this pitching change.
Hauser Drug Store on the corner in downtown Cherryville has been Cherryville's hometown pharmacy since 1935, and they know you by name. For durable medical equipment such as wheelchairs, oxygen, walkers, CPAPs and BiPAPs, lift chairs, and diabetic supplies too, like strips and lancets. Hauser Drug bills Medicare and most all private insurances. And does your pharmacy make home deliveries? Hauser Drug in Cherryville does. It's service after the sale.
Good luck to Post 100 Baseball from Hauser Drug.
For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Now open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday. Try their all-you-can-eat pancake special. All you can eat for only $3.99 every day. And don't forget about the big Sunday lunch specials. Every day is a great day to eat at Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call 704-276-1155 for all of your catering needs too.
A lot of people are switching to natural gas lately because natural gas appliances cost a lot less to operate than those using propane or electricity. In fact, a typical family could save up to $1,000 a year just by switching from propane to natural gas. But that's not all. To learn more about natural gas and to find out how much money you could save by switching, visit psncenergy.com/choosegas. That's psncenergy.com/choosegas. Natural gas from PSNC Energy, making everyday life better.
On the Alcon mini storage call of the bullpen
is Derek Braun. Derek, a right-handed pitcher, was a winning pitcher here in relief of Brandon Alexander in Game 1. He went 2 2/3 innings, gave up no runs, no hits, struck out 3 and walked 1.
9-9 ball game, bottom of the ninth. Winning run aboard with 1 out for Mint Hill. Cherryville tying it up in the top of the ninth and leaving the go-ahead run at third. 9 Rocky Bennett runs for Cherryville today. Also 9 runs for Mint Hill, however. And the batter is then Blaylock against Braun, the right-hander. The pitch popped right, first base side out of play. Strike 1 on Blaylock.
I don't think Tyler ever saw that ball. He just turned and took off.
I don't think he did either.
That was way out of play.
He said, I'm supposed to go that way.
Hey, good hustle.
Yep. Rain is, I guess, let up again, looks like, if not completely stopped. A few umbrellas still out.
If Dustin's got his umbrella up, that means it's raining.
Okay. And there's a strike taken, 0-2 on Blaylock. Andy's on deck.
At the pole.
And Braun 1 strike away from getting out number 2 here in the bottom of the ninth. The pitch, high. One and 2 on Zach Blaylock, about 6th in the order.
Now Blaylock's the batter that's been stepping out quite a bit, and umpires had to get him back in.
The pitch, strike 3 called. No benefit of the doubt for that young man.
And that'll bring up the left fielder, Tyler Andes. Andes batting in the 7th hole. Officially 0 for 1, a sacrifice, and 2 bases on balls.
All right, number 13, Andes. Left fielder, right-handed batter. Against Derek Braun, who pitched here Wednesday night in game 1.
And got to win.
The pitch, a ball.
2 outs in the ninth. Post 100 tied 9-9 after tying in the top ninth.
Yeah, Post 100 can get out of this inning. They'll have Hunter Jackson and Cody Dillon and Caleb Nairn.
The pitch. Ball 2.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Danny, if they can get out of this inning, next inning is the inning to win it.
Yeah.
Because that means 7, 8, 9, or 8, 9 will be up next inning instead of the 3, 4, 5 hitters. So you don't want to go to the 11th, really, if you're Post 100.
That's right.
No, sir. Here's a 2-0 to Andes. Strike in there. Ron is throwing some heat right now.
You know, he really did a good job over here Wednesday night, trying to remember back.
Seemed like a long time ago.
Yes, it does.
2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Going to be second baseman Nairn. Makes the catch.
Didn't think it was going to come down.
Yeah, I know.
But
forever.
In the bottom of the ninth will be, for Mint Hill, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base.
All right, coming up for Cherryville, Jackson, Dellinger, and Nairn. It's 9-9. Mr. Sparky House Drug TRT Trailer Sales Scoreboard.
Where can you get the highest quality in electrical service at a price that you can afford? From Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. Gary Dellinger invites you to give them a call for a quote on your commercial or residential electrical needs. Call 704-435-0705. No matter the job, Dellinger Electric of Cherryville can handle it. They feature weekend and holiday service. So before you pay an extraordinary price for an ordinary electrical job, call on Dellinger Electric of Cherryville, 704-435-0705.
When the septic tank backs up, Dennis Willis Septic Service in Cherryville is the name to remember. Dennis Willis services, repairs, and installs all types of septic tanks. They have pump-out tanks, too. Call Dennis Willis for septic tank service at 704-435-2326. Again, that's 704-435-2326 for professional, fair, and honest work from a name you've trusted for years. Dennis Willis Septic Tank Service of Cherryville. Again, that's 704-435-2326.
Touchdown, Carolina!
The voice of Woody Durham calling the Hills games brought bright smiles to the faces of Tar Heel fans everywhere. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincolnton will brighten your smiles with professional cosmetic dentistry and smile enhancement procedures for everyone. Even Duke fans will smile at the work of this Tar Heel. The office of Dr. John L. Cloninger III is located at 904 Doncha Drive. For an appointment, call 704-735-0765. That's 704-735-0765. And John III says best wishes to all high school athletes.
Base on balls, he's 0 for 3 officially.
Fouled that one back. He had a sack flying, an RBI in the 7th. And at that point, it made it a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt. 2-1 on Jackson. Dellinger on deck, followed by Nairn. Top of the 10th. 9-9 ball game. And there's a fly ball, left field. Left fielder going back, twisting and turning in the wind a little bit, makes the catch. Ball in the wind out there, but wind has kind of calmed down a little bit now.
It has somewhat. We go to the top of the lineup, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Cody Dellinger. Cody officially 1 for 3, 2 bases on balls, and 1 run scored.
All right, Dellinger then, with Nairn on deck. That's high.
Cody officially 4 hits in 3 games.
The pitch. Strike count. 1-1 on Dellinger.
They got Drew Moore back in the bullpen warming up for Mint Hill.
Fouled off, 1-2 on Dellinger. Dellinger, left-handed hitter. Led things off in the top of the first with a base hit. Since then, 2 ground outs and 2 walks. And that's high. 2-2 count. And the pitch. Foul back.
Hanging tough is Cody Dellinger.
As we talked about last inning, Postal 100 really would like to get it over with here in 10. Coming up in the bottom of the 10th for Mint Hill was the 8 and 9 hitters.
And that was ball 3.
And the 6 through 9 hitters are now 0 for 14 or 15 for Mint Hill. And you just don't want the 3, 4, 5 hitters got almost all 9 runs. So
yeah, they've definitely.
You want to get rid of them now if you can, but we'll see if Postal 100 can do it.
Yeah, they've got 8 of the 9 runs.
Yeah.
3-2 pitch to Dellinger. And it's a line drive at the shortstop for out number 2.
That'll bring up Caleb Nairn. Caleb 1 for 4 with a base on balls and 1 run scored. He'll be followed by, if he can get on base, Josh Beam.
Pitch to Nairn. High. 1 ball, no strikes. The count. In the top of the 10th here, tied up 9-9. The pitch. Ball 2. Low. Rain has stopped again. And the 2-0 pitch. Strike. Two 2-1 on Caleb Nairn. And it's ball 3, low.
Need base runners here. Any way you can.
2 out. Nobody on. Number 2 man in the Cherryville order, Caleb Nairn, batter. And the pitch, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. Go ahead and run on base for Cherryville for Josh Beam.
Officially, at this very minute, we've been playing baseball for 3 solid hours. Right now.
Well, we haven't. They have. We've talked a lot of the 3 hours.
Oh, thank you for your correction.
I couldn't play. Steve agrees with that. The pitch. to Beam.
You talk a good game.
I do. I talk a good game. That's a ball and a good stop by Blaylock, or Nairn could possibly go on to second on that.
Steve's waiting on somebody to come plug in that TV in the control room.
Here's the 1-0 to Beam, and it's popped up. Where's it going? Right fielder, second baseman. Second baseman. Oh, and he just about let that one pop out.
He did.
So a pop up to second will retire the side.
In the top of the 10th for post 100, no runs, no hits, no errors, one runner left on base.
All right, going to the bottom of the 10th. Still up, tied up 9-9.
At B&B Buildings, we've got your storage and workshop needs covered. Wood buildings, metal buildings, and playsets are available with easy rent-to-own terms available. Garages, carports, and pole barns are also available with financing available on approved credit. We currently have several factory markdowns and repos available in both the storage buildings and swing sets. Markdowns range from 5 to 20% off. So come by and see the friendly folks at B&B Buildings and finish your shopping here. 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 2261 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville.
And they lived happily ever after.
Thanks, Mom.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
This moment is brought to you by Bennett Insurance Group, your local Erie insurance agent. For affordable insurance coverage in Cherryville, call Rocky at Bennett Insurance Group at 704-435-0271 and see how you can save. Bennett Insurance Group and Erie Insurance. We've got you covered. It's our true blue promise.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 10th. Batter up is the DH now, Vaughn. And the first pitch from Braun to Vaughn. Ball one.
Say that again.
Come on. 9-9 ball game. The pitch from Braun. Strike. 1-1 on Vaughn, who batted in the 7th against Harris, grounded out 6-3. One pitch. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Derek came in last inning with one out, struck out his first batter looking, then got a pop-up by Andes to end the inning.
Here's the 1-2. Ground ball, slow roller to the shortstop. Huff has to wait on it, and the throw in time. 6-3 again on Vaughn for out number 1, and to bring up Will Griffin, the number 9 batter. And Griffin, Danny?
He is 0 for 4 today. 2 flyouts, a strikeout, and a ground out. He is the number 9 batter. We will go back to the top of the lineup.
Top of the order on deck, Malachi Haynes. We're in the bottom of the 10th here. 9-9 game. Game 3 of the Area 4 second round playoffs. And
squares around a bunt.
It's a ball.
Yeah, ball in the dirt. Scooped up by Hunter Jackson.
A win by Cherryville in this game will wrap up the series. A win by Mint Hill will send us to a second game here tonight.
And a 9-inning game at that.
Will send us to game 4 of the series. Another 9-inning one if Mint Hill wins this one. And there's a strike.
And if Mint Hill would win game 2
4
today, which would be game 4, we'd go back to Fraley Field Monday night.
For the deciding game. Here's the pitch. Check swing, fouled it off. 1-2 on Griffin.
Yeah, Lincoln County Cardinals are waiting on a winner. They swept Caldwell County. They won the game last night 15-6.
Cherryville didn't play Lincoln County during the regular season, did they?
Don't think so.
No, it had a game scheduled and it was
rained out.
Canceled or rained out or something. Yeah. And there's strike 3 on Griffin. Call looking. 2 up, 2 down for the top of the order, Haynes.
And also worth mentioning to our listeners, Hickory finished their series with the Gaston Braves. They won their game last night 14-3, and they will be taking on Shelby in the next round starting Tuesday night at Cuter Stadium, Veterans Field.
King again just throwing a little bit down in the bullpen. And the pitch from Braun, swung on and missed by Haynes.
Haynes 2 for 5 to this afternoon, and I reckon we're going to have to say and tonight.
Yeah. A 1 from Braun. A ball.
Pretty good pitch.
I know. From our viewpoint.
Must have been off the plate just a little bit. Need to get this guy right here for out 3. We don't need to go any deeper.
No, this is the key right here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Braun's got some giddy up on his fastball.
He's getting it in there.
And he's pitching with confidence, too.
Mm-hmm. After the win here Wednesday night in Game 1 of the series. Here's the 1-2 to Malachi Haynes. And it's fouled back. And he's just got a piece of it.
He's taking a hack at it.
Yeah.
For a leadoff hitter.
He's taking a right field hack.
Yeah, he is.
He's taking some kind of trees out there. He's trying to get him in the trees.
I guess he don't remember the Bass brothers are right behind him.
He's a left-handed batter. Haynes is. And this pitch swung on and missed. Struck him out. And Danny, it's 3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. And we go to...
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln can help you get to a better state, because Billy and her agents will talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
In the Gospels of Matthew, Luke, and John, we are called to forgive others, and God will forgive us. I find that I can forgive others, and I can ask God to forgive me, but sometimes I find it hard to forgive myself. If you are struggling with forgiveness, as we all do, come to Ryan Heights United Methodist Church and hear of the Lord's grace, mercy, and forgiveness. I'm inviting you to come and worship with us Sundays at 11. I am Kathy Maccabee, pastor of Ryan Heights United Methodist Church, and we are located on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park.
Get it cranked at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuilt and repaired. Located at 457 Paul H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Phil Starter and Alternator, Cherryville.
We go to the 11th, and the batter is Dalton Towery, designated hitter now. Came in to run for Cameron High in the last inning, or ninth inning, excuse me, when High reached on a single. Towery ran for him and came in to score the tying run in that ninth inning.
Yeah, Patsy.
Here's a drive and foul left side.
He hit that ball a long way.
Straightened it out, and it's a home run.
Home run in the bullpen.
Yeah, Richard said that was gone.
Gone but foul. Pretty much a pretty good attempt at a Wilkins there by Towery. Pretty close, pretty close. Pull it a little bit more.
Had to pull it about 60 miles.
And put it into orbit, too. And here's a foul ball. What's our count, Dan?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Something, too.
1 and 2 on Towery. First bat of the day for Dalton Towery, right-handed hitter for Cherryville. He asked for time. Sergio Patsy. When did he come in?
He came in the sixth inning.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry.
Both
Sixth
team
inning.
went to relief pitchers in the sixth. Fouled off. Still 1-2 on Towery. Towery be followed by Shoemaker and Alexander.
He's way out in front of it. He probably said deuce here in the dirt.
The pitch. Ground ball. Third base. Loves it. Throws in time. 5-3 put out. One away.
Towery did a good job of hustling down the line.
He almost beat it out.
Made a play out of it.
Yes, he did.
It'll be Tyler Shoemaker. Tyler, the first baseman today. Right-handed hitter. One hit on the day along with a RBI on a sacrifice fly. He scored twice. And the first pitch popped up. Shortstop back in the grass. And makes the catch. 2 down. So it'll be up to Alexander if Cherryville's going to do anything here in the 11th.
Brandon's had a good day. 3 for 5. Milton. Run scored.
Need to get at least one, I think, here. I mean,
Yeah.
You want at least one. You don't need it, but shoot. At some point, you got to get some runs.
That's right.
And here's a foul ball.
Another good catch by Coach Reynolds.
Makes the play. Strike one on Brandon Alexander.
Post 100 ran the bases as good as Coach Reynolds played third base coach. You know, might be already out of here.
Yeah, 2 big runners picked off in the game by Mint Hill, picking off Cherryville runners. That's low. 1-1 strike to Alexander. Alexander was in the 9th inning, had a base hit and an RBI, and then he got around as far as third, left stranded the go-ahead run, did Cherryville.
How big are the pick-off plays
Huge.
at third base and first base?
Back-to-back, and they were back-to-back outs, too.
Back-to-back
Third
outs.
out and a first out. I mean,
That's right.
You get the first out picked off at first. There goes you inning. You bunt, and everything.
And a 1-2 pitch is low, 2-2.
And then you don't get picked off at third, especially with 2 outs.
Yep.
Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Nobody on for Cherryville. Top of the 11th. The pitch. Fouled right in the toward the dugout. Yeah, there's a backstop there.
Yeah.
And it's still 2-2 on Alexander.
It's a good thing Dustin Day came with us there. That pole wouldn't be standing. He's over there doing a good job.
He's held it up.
He's been holding that pole up for 7 innings.
Bound to be getting tired. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Right side, out of play.
Hit far and long, but foul.
Pretty close to a Wilkins there for Alexander. Two remains to count. The Cherryville third baseman, right-handed hitter Brandon Alexander against Sergio Patsy.
Post 100 out hitting Mint Hill 14-9.
Pitch, straighten this one out, left field, and is it fair? Foul ball.
Foul ball.
You got to look out this window, Milton, once it gets down the line.
Hard to see.
Yeah, right here.
It was a little straighter than that last one. Thought it might have a chance.
He's trying.
Yeah. Would it have been out?
No.
Wouldn't have made it out.
It one-hopped the fence.
I couldn't see it.
And even, we talk about one-hop the fence. These outfielders from Mint Hill, they play deep.
Yes, they do.
I mean, really deep. So.
All right, still 2-2 on Alexander.
No doubles defense.
Mm-hmm.
The right field line, there's, 10, 20, 30, 40, about 40 yards.
And that is ball 3.
Wow.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, he could have rung him up, and I don't think nobody said nothing.
Yeah, easily.
I mean, Danny, the right fielder is 40 yards off the right field line.
Sure is.
And the only reason I know it's 40 yards is because they got the band that's marked the field out here. And it looks like a football field in the outfield.
Wow.
All right, here we go. 3-2 pitch to Alexander. And it is a foul ball, third base side.
Hanging tough is Brandon Alexander.
This is some at bat.
Mm-hmm.
He already has 3 hits in the game.
3-2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Tie game, top of the 11th.
Brett Huff on deck. Brett's had a good game. He's 3 for 5.
Alexander steps back in. Patsy ready. And the pitch. Popped it up. This time playable for the left fielder. Circles under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it for Cherryville.
In the top of the 11th for post 100. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base.
All right, we go to the bottom of the 11th. Still tied up 9-9. Mr. Sparky, Hauser Drug, TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
Super Tuesday is back at Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville. Cheeseburgers for just 99 cents. And it's time to get your flu shots. And don't forget about the new Kids Vitamin-Free program. Pick up a free bottle of Children's Chewable Multivitamins every 30 days. Parent must come in and sign up each child for their 30-day supply. At Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville. You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today.
Just like you love Cherryville sports, Cherryville has a hometown skilled nursing facility that loves their work too. Peak Resources Cherryville, where caring comes to life. For a tour of Peak Resources Cherryville, call us at 704-435-6029 or just stop by. Located off Delview Road at 700 Self Street in Cherryville. And we'd love to meet you. Peak Resources Cherryville, providing exceptional nursing and rehabilitation care at Cherryville. Again, phone 704-435-6029. For Peak Resources Cherryville.
Kevin Hastings, Dustin Day with you here. Batter up is Marvin in the bottom of the 11th. Pitch for a strike from Derek Braun.
Yeah, Derek's done a good job since coming in. Marvin, no hits on the day.
Number 2 batter in the order. And here's a fly ball. Right fielder Fuller draws a bead, makes the catch. One up, one down for Shearer. That again is Logan Shearer. 1 run here in the bottom of the 11th will win it for Mint Hill. And Shearer, Danny?
He is 3 for 5, a home run, 2 RBIs. So you've got to be real careful, this young man.
And the next 3 batters, including Shearer, have done the damage for Mint Hill today.
Yeah, Derek Braun needs to keep the ball down in the strike zone.
The pitch. There's a drive. Right field. This could do it. Back is Fuller. Back, and it's out of here. Shearer, opposite field home run, wins the ball game for Mint Hill in the bottom of the 11th. And we'll go to a nightcap here. Game 4 of the series coming up as Shearer rounds third and comes down the home stretch here. And that's it. 10 to 9 in the bottom of the 11th here as Mint Hill wins their first game in the series, and the series goes 2-1 in favor of Cherryville in a nightcap coming up here.
Hey, I told you last inning, guys. I mean, they had to win it last inning. I mean, you at least get one. I mean, the 3, 4, 5 hitters. Just looking at the books, we're going to tell you guys in a minute. All the offense of the 10 runs, I think they had 8 of them themselves. They had like 9 of the RBIs. 6 through 9 hitters were 0 for like 17. So when the 6 through 9 hitters come up last inning, you had to get them out and then capitalize, and it just didn't happen. So Post 100 absolutely destroyed tonight by the 3, 4, 5 hitters for Mint Hill.
And by the home run ball.
A home run ball.
4 home runs.
2 home runs for Shearer, 2 home runs for Eisenbath tonight. And Shearer has 3 home runs in the last 2 games. So Mint Hill wins it in the game 3 of the series in the 11th inning. Final score 10 to 9 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. We'll be back with the Cherryville Printables post-game show coming up, and we'll have our Player of the Game awards for Cherryville when we return. Stay with us after this 3-minute timeout, and Steve, beware, I may ask you to keep it just a little longer than that, but 3 minutes to start with.
Discover something for everyone at the Red Rabbit 27 shops in Lincoln. For women, you'll find handbags, sunglasses, garden decor, and more. For men, there's outdoor furniture, garden tools, saddles, boots, and chaps. For kids, check out the selection of children's clothes, doll clothes, and baby blankets too. Everyone will love the birdhouses, artwork, pottery, plants, wicker furniture, antique furniture, and jewelry too. Located on Highway 27 east of Lincoln, Red Rabbit 27 open Monday through Saturday. Call 704-240-4448. Cherryville Post 100 Baseball is being brought to you in part by Gatsa Marble. The Gatsa Marble family would like to personally thank all the dedicated firefighters and emergency service personnel for their efforts in their recent fire. They'd like to also thank all of their family, friends, and customers for their continued support and loyalty. Gatsa Marble is proud to announce they're still able to handle all your marble needs and that their business will remain in Cherryville. Gatsa Marble, located at 121 R&S Access Road in Cherryville. Phone 704-445-1660 or visit their website at gatsamarble.com.
Take 36% off. That's right, 36% off during the Samsung bestsellers at your nearest Hendrick Appliance location, including Samsung washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Plus, take 20% off Samsung's best-selling ranges and ovens. It's a red, white, and blue savings sale going on right now at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 2689 East Main Street in Boger City, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Bright, sunshiny day.
If you want to be treated like family, stop by the drugstore in Lincoln and Vale or Boger City, and you will get just that. The drugstore is locally owned and operated. George and his staff take great pride in giving all their customers fast, efficient, quality customer service. They can help you with any prescription or home health care need you may have. Find them on Facebook or at tdspharmacies.com. The drugstore would like to welcome you to their family.
Pennzoil is not just oil, it's Pennzoil. Choose from Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle or Pennzoil Conventional or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles, helping reduce leaks and oil consumption while helping to keep your higher mileage engine clean to maintain responsiveness. Ask for Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle, available at Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street, Shelby. Pennzoil, not just oil, it's Pennzoil.